Austal USA is building Expeditionary Fast Transport, also known as EPF ships, formerly known as Joint High-Speed Vessels, as part of the U.S. Navy's EPF program. The need for a new amphibious ship is evident as the Marine Corps moves towards a more littoral and distributed force organization. That's where EPF 15 comes in. In today's video, we'll discuss one of the most promising U.S. ships for transporting weapons and tanks. The Expeditionary Fast Transport shipbuilding program offers high-speed, shallow draft transportation capabilities for the U.S. Navy, Marine Corps, and Army to facilitate intra-theater maneuvering of troops, supplies, and equipment. The EPF, formerly known as the Joint High-Speed Vessel, is a shallow draft commercial-based catamaran capable of intra-theater personnel and cargo lift. It provides combatant commanders with high-speed sea lift mobility, inherent cargo handling capability, and agility to achieve positional advantage over operational distances. The JHSV's development and construction. In February 2008, the EPF's program preliminary design contract was granted. According to the original plan, 5 EPF vessels were to be provided to the Army and 5 each to the Navy and Marine Corps. The U.S. Navy awarded a $185.4 million contract in November of 2008 for the detailed design and construction of an EPF, with options for up to 9 more ships. By May 2009, the initial critical design review had been completed. In July 2009, the first 3 boats, Spearhead TEPF, Vigilant, and Fortitude, were given the name Spearhead TEPF-1, Vigilant, and Fortitude. The U.S. Navy approved the construction of Vigilant and Fortitude in January 2010. The keel for the class's first ship, USNS Spearhead, was laid in July 2010 at Austal Shipyard in Mobile, Alabama. In September 2011, the USNS Spearhead was launched and named. In September 2012, the ship successfully completed acceptance testing and was officially turned over to the U.S. Navy in December 2012. In October 2013, the U.S. Navy completed its first operational testing and assessment of the TEPF-1. The USNS Choctaw County began construction in September 2010. The U.S. Army handed all 5 of its EPFs to the Navy in May 2011. In September 2012, the TEPF-2 was named the USNS Choctaw County and launched in October 2012. In May 2013, the keel of the 4th EPF, Fall River, was laid and the ship was launched in January 2014. The warship was handed over to the U.S. Navy in September 2014 after passing acceptance testing in July 2014. The keel for the USNS Trenton was laid in March 2014, and the ship was launched in September 2014. In April of 2015, it was given to the U.S. Navy. In July 2011, the United States Navy exercised contract options for the construction of the 6th and 7th ships. The keel for the 6th vessel, the USNS Brunswick, was laid in December 2014, and construction began in January 2015. In May 2015, the vessel was launched, and in January 2016, it was delivered. In September 2014, work on the 8th EPF, dubbed Carson City, began. The USNS Yuma, the 9th EPF, was commissioned in September 2016 and delivered in April 2017. In January 2017, the USNS Bismarck keel was laid, and the ship was launched in June 2017. In September 2016, the U.S. Navy awarded Austal USA a $326 million contract to build EPF-11 and EPF-12. EPF. The EPF has an aluminum hull with a rounded bilge and a bulbous bow hole design. The catamaran vessel was constructed to American Bureau of Shipping specifications. Commercial ABS steel vessel requirements apply to onboard systems. Combat systems and the ability to support or employ LCS mission modules are not available on the ship. EPF is built on commercial technology with a few military characteristics, including aviation, C4SI, and firefighting. The vessel is 103 meters long with a beam of 28.5 meters and a draft of 3.8 meters. The ship's displacement is 2,362 tons. The mission deck is wide and unobstructed, with a cargo space of more than 1,800 meters, a clear height of 4.7 meters, and a turning circle of 26.2 meters. EPFs provide for the fast deployment, nimble maneuvering, and long-term sustainment of modular, specialized troops in response to a variety of military and civilian crises, such as non-combatant evacuation operations, humanitarian aid, and disaster relief. At an average speed of 35 knots, the EPF can transport 600 short tons over a distance of 1,200 nautical miles. The ships will be able to dock in shallow draft ports, navigate narrow waterways, and interact with roll-on, roll-off discharge systems. A CH-53 capable flight deck is also included, allowing for day and night missions. The EPF is a non-combatant transport vessel with a commercial design that does not necessitate the creation of new technologies. The EPF's crew will be civilians hired by or under contract to the U.S. Navy's Military Sealift Command as a non-combatant ship. The ships will have a crew of 41, and 312 personnel will be seated in airline-style seats with 104 fixed berths. The EPF Ship Systems Integrator, General Dynamics Advanced Information Systems, designs, integrates, and tests the EPF's electronic systems, which include an open architecture computer infrastructure. The EPF has a C4 ISR suite that includes the Network Suite, CBSP, Fleet Broadcast, UHF SATCOM antenna, UHF VHF Loss Suite, and UHF SATCOM radios, as well as TVs, TVT, IA, and RCS. The ships can navigate shallow draft ports and waterways, interact with roll-on, roll-off discharge facilities, and load and unload a combat-ready Abrams main battle tank. The EPF has a flight deck for helicopter operations, as well as an offload ramp that allows vehicles to drive off the ship swiftly. The ramp is designed to work with the sorts of sparse piers and quay walls found in underdeveloped nations. The ship's modest draft will make littoral operations and port access easier. As a result, the EPF is a highly adaptable asset that may be used to support a wide range of missions, such as maneuver and sustainment, relief operations at tiny or damaged ports, flexible logistical support, or as a critical enabler for quick transport. EPT updates. Austal USA has been granted a contract by the United States Navy to build the 15th Spearhead-class Expeditionary Fast Transport. According to the business, Austal was granted a $235 million undefinitized contract action modification by Naval Sea Systems Command on February 26, 2001, for the detailed design and construction of EPF-15. The EPF, designated TEPF in service to the Military Sealift Command, was designed as a joint high-speed vessel but has been shown to be capable of supporting regional combatant commanders in a variety of tasks. Humanitarian aid, disaster relief, marine security, surveillance, command and control, and counter-narcotics are just a few of their roles. According to an Austal announcement, with a draft of under 13 feet and a water jet propulsion, the EPF can approach austere and degraded ports with minimum external help, giving fleet and combatant commanders options. The EPFs have the capability to support extra missions such as special operations and medical assistance due to their mobility, huge open mission bay, and ability to attain speeds of more than 35 knots. The initial plan for the Spearhead class was for 10 ships, 5 for the Army and 5 for the Navy. The Army's 5 ships were eventually reassigned to the Navy. In December 2012, the lead ship was delivered. Congress approved an increase in the number of hulls permitted in 2012, bringing the total to 15 ships, based on the ship's usability and performance in operations. So far, Austal has delivered 12 ships to the Military Sealift Command. EPF-15 will have an expeditionary medical capability just like the EPFs 13 and 14. The EPFs are piloted by Military Sealift Command civilian sailors. The EPF is meant to be very competent, adaptable, and inexpensive, said Rusty Murdaugh, Austal USA's interim president and chief financial officer. With this foundation, we've been able to supply many ships to the U.S. military that are conducting various tasks. EPF Production Forecast. Projection International's Platinum Forecast System provides a 15-year Expeditionary Fast Transport production forecast, which includes a breakdown of total market unit and value information by producer and end user. This real-time service also provides data on all prime and subcontractors, contract awards, global ship inventories, a detailed program history, and a rationale outlining the program's prognosis. Projection International's Warships Forecast Service also provides a 10-year EPF production forecast in report format. If you made it this far and want to learn more, see our video on insane military inventions around the world. So, how do you feel about this amazing vessel? Let us know what you think in the comments section below. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.